All right, good day, good way. Picking up from number 41 on the Phoenix Firewall grid, and I'm going to, again, for the second and third attempt to try and stop rambling so much and just do readings. Number 41, you pay attention primarily to 41. 14 is your reflection component. 1, 4, and 5 are also going to be relevant. The combinations of the number. So with the number 41, you have the Emperor and the Alchemist, the ruler and the magician themselves. So if the ruler is pretty much in control of the magic, they better be one and the same. So I guess the best question to ask is, what's ruling over your magic? That could go into all kind of areas. Are we talking about your traumas? Are you in some form of belief system in set? And this ain't always strictly religion, but are you in some kind of system to where I can't do nothing without the permission of, you get it? And again, not strictly on religions, but I've seen people who will, I got to get permission from my mama or my daddy or my lover or my whatever before I do anything. And I'm not trying to, express dissension amongst your ranks, but you can be mindful of something, but not beholden to. You get it? You can be perfectly yoked with somebody, but when you make a move, there should already be a level of awareness right there to where I'm only going to move in the best benefit of my total situation. Not, well, I can't do that until I go check. You see, subservience. I mean, you could be mindful. There's a difference between being mindful and just being totally enslaved. 41, make sure that you ain't enslaved to nothing, from a lower level, human level relationship to a high end spiritual level relationship with your ancestors, your deities, or whatever. 41, empathy, connection. Don't reflect too on your foundations, because that's the way everything is, or that's the way I have to do it, or that's the way my family's tradition is, but yet you're already at a point to where you need to do something different. That is, again, not just 41. This is going to be for everybody. A lot of y'all are in systems to where you need to do something different, but you still keep pulling from the same energies. That is the empathy field. Make sure that my energy is not being moved into a path to where now the only thing I'm asking is why. That is empathy. My energy has been moved down a path, and now I'm wondering why. 2 plus 6 is what? 8, because the only thing it's doing is showing me a struggle. Why? Because even though I might be ahead of it, it's still requiring my energy to stop from drowning. 41, don't give your energy into shit to where on any given day, that shit could have you fucking drowning. Get it? If you are already one step away from being in danger, you're not safe. Well, I feel triggered today because it's a full moon or this, that, and the other. You need to get yourself to a point to where none of this other shit is as effective or effective on your energy as it is a natural tendency and requirement for me to maintain my peace. And we need to let go of that idea of peace and start learning what wholeness is. But you got to start somewhere. So 41, be careful. 42, converse of 42 is 24. My number for the King of Wands, which is the Master Manipulator. The 42 is, holy shit, I am ruled over by everything I see. 4 and 2. I am ruled over by what I'm seeing. Why am I seeing it? Because it's my foundation. 4 plus 2 is 6. So whereas the last one needed to get permission, and the only way that they want to flow is through the traditions, 42 might be more in alignment with the traditions themselves than they are, say with somebody else that is a part of their larger equation. So they may be the more dominant energy in a situation. 42, you might just be, life has shown me, and that's the only place I can operate from. Again, that's the whole gist of this Phoenix Firewall grid, is so that you stop pulling from the same set of energies. That's the only way you can break a pattern. That's the only way you can get out of a cycle, is you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to understand where me pulling on the same shit that only showed me traumatic experiences might be the reason why energetically I'm traumatized. 42, pay attention to 4, pay attention to 2, pay attention to 24, pay attention to 6. 42, which you need to pay attention to on the larger level though, is when it really is a 6. 4 plus 2 is 6, 1 plus 5 is 6. This is the devil card. The devil, in this case, in my cards, is a dragon. So This is where, like I just got through saying, where you have a more intimate connection to the things that life has shown you. And exactly what I said, you're using that same shit that you need to release as what's going to help you, means you're your own devil. You only pulling from the same sabotage ass energies. So be mindful where you're only using the shit that's already got you on fire as what's going to help you put out the fucking flames. And I'm going to leave that right there where it's at. Going on to 43. 43, the reversal of God. 43, 34 in my number system is God. So the backside of 34 is 43. This is, I'm probably have a better sense. I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess card come out. This is where I have a better sense of connection when I know what's ruling over me. Again, resonance only, but 43 might be one of them where we was making a joke about this shit earlier. I would like to thank God for peeing for me. I would like to thank God for going to work for me. I would like to thank God for driving me to work. You know, understanding that even if you want to keep in all these gods and Jesuses and all this other energy, you have to understand that they have empowered you to be sufficiently powerful on your own. But with this 43 energy, it is, I can't do nothing without, which is a cycle. Again, I understand in this realm, everybody has their levels of awareness and shit. Some of y'all are designed to worship, and that is not me being disrespectful. Some of y'all are designed to worship because it's safer for you to feel like there's something working on your behalf, because you working fully on your behalf might become pure sabotage. You get it? When I have nothing else to hold accountable, then I'm going to fall fucking apart. That's how a lot of people are. And that's an ancient taint. Being left solely responsible will really show where, holy shit, I'm irresponsible as fuck. But that is the release right there, is where I go into the reversal of God and realize, holy shit, God was me. Holy shit, now I got to take accountability. So 43, the key word for you, accountability. You need to understand that the only thing that's been ruling over you, that 4, is what you've been thinking, 3. But if I'm only ruled over by what I'm thinking, where's my responsibility as a thinker? 4 plus 3 is 7. So 43, pay attention to 43, pay attention to 34, pay attention to 4 and 3 and 7. But as far as the 43, where I've only been ruled over by what I'm thinking, it's time to change them thoughts. It's time to change them thoughts. You have bad judgment on a lot of things because the only thing that you keep looking for is the shit that is going to show you the shit that you think you understand. You get it? The hidden ain't your friend. I don't understand that, so I can't fuck with that. I'm going to keep going with what I know. Because again, for the past few years, I always told y'all safe mode. But safe mode only allows you to use up to 50 to 60% of your usability at best. So if I keep hiding from everything that's outside of what I know, my thoughts and all the other shit, then I might never see me. You'll remain hidden. 2 plus 0. Remember I told you I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess, which is the 2 card, come up. 20 essentially is a 2. This is judgment. My connection to everything outside of me that I think is greater than me might be stopping me from seeing the greatness of myself, which means that's bad judgment. So from there, 43, we go to 44, the motherfucking master manifester. Again, 44, very powerful number because, again, as the master manifester, it is where everything that I manifest around me from the point of duality is going to be a reflection of what's ruling me. 4 plus 4 becomes 8. So the key things with 44 is the 44 first and foremost, the 8, which is the compilation of 4 plus 4, and then the 4 itself, which is the root of 44. There's an issue here, there's an issue there. So if the issue here is a 4 and the issue here is a 4, the main problem might be 4. So 44, not only is 44 going to be fruitful for you, but primarily 4 itself. Because the 44 in the sense of the 8 might just be a repetitive cycle of the pattern. Remember, this Phoenix Fire Wheel grid is about getting out of the pattern. So the whole issue is the 4. But here's what you might be manifesting. 44. An 8. 3 plus 5 is an 8. My thoughts, them 3 keep me moving. Want to know why? Because I keep trying to find out the safest place to find balance. A 4 is not only the Emperor card, but 4 is the number of balance. But remember, I've been trying to tell you for about 5 years now, balance is a trap. Balance is a condition of me in position with some other event. which means I now do not have total control over my whole destiny. I need to be whole within so that I do not require balance, because again, in that sense, balance is an experience. If I'm whole and I end up entry point into an experience with somebody who is not whole, then I can cut the cord before I get into a fucking balancing act. So you need to learn to embrace you. And I told y'all this yesterday. When we get to this 35 card, which is the realm of spirits, this child is surrounded by his ancestors, his or her ancestors. But look at where the power's at. The power's coming off of him or her, because him or her is holding themselves together. So number 44, I need to hold me together before I fuck around and manifest my separation. If I'm holding me together and I understand my own wholeness and my whole best benefits for what I want to see, then I got a better chance of producing that in the form of manifestation. But if I'm out here and just trying to figure out the best way to survive, then I'm going to produce a struggle. Because what did you ask for? The best way to survive, which means I am now ready to go through an experience that's going to require balance. So 44, 4 plus 4 is 8. Don't get out here and let your thoughts move you into what you created because you don't understand the higher ends of manifestation. Law of attraction. So be careful, 44. Moving on to 45. We have the Emperor and we have the Hierophant. The Emperor is the ruler, but the Hierophant is the motherfucker that already know everything. So in this sense, what I heard in my head was Jafar. Think about from Aladdin. The king was the ruler, but he was kind of like naive and dumb. Jafar had his ear, and so Jafar really was the ruler, even though he wasn't the king. You get it? Or the sultan, whatever the case may be in that walk. So if what's ruling me is the only thing that has all the knowledge, then it's best that I know. And I'm going to tell you straight up right now, knowledge gets you fucked up. So you need to turn, in the sense of the Hierophant, you need to turn knowledge into awareness. See, the Hierophant has knowledge of everything because he's already helped either orchestrate the experience or went through it himself or herself. In this sense, number 45, you need to start figuring out whether it's worth even investing your energy into these experiences. But here's the trick. Do not get mad when you go into points of review where the answer was, holy shit, why'd I even do it? You get it? Don't go back and want to pass and review and pull your power back from times that have already passed because they're part of the past. You get it? So 45, stay present. 4 plus 5 is 9. Maintain your highest vibration and stop trying to control everything that has already went past so that you have a better sense of how to move forward. Just be still. See, when the Emperor and the Hierophant are the same person, the only difference was the magic, the magician. How much of my energy am I going to lose or use trying to change everything through alchemy? 45, how much of your energy are you willing to invest in alchemy when alchemy already told you the truth, but you just want to turn the truth into a lie, an illusion? Alchemists, the illusionists. Fuck alchemy. Deal with reality. Holy shit, 4 plus 5 is 9. 1 plus 8. La Luna, 9. Don't be so emotional. Take shit for what's real, not for what you want things to be. And this is, when we're dealing with Phoenix energy right here, this is, again, not only accountability, but this is responsibility for realizing, you know what? It ain't them, it's me. It's not that I am not getting what I want. I want shit that I don't need. And I'm going to leave that there. So 45, you're dealing with 45, you're dealing with the 54, you're dealing with the 4, the 5, and the 9. And I'll come back and start from 46.